Ariadne suffered a stroke when she was just 16 years old, leaving her left side totally paralyzed. Her mother, Carol Popma, saw it happen.
It was kind of terrifying because she was basically dragging her foot and her arm just hung there limp. So we knew there was something really terribly wrong.
In a stroke, brain cells are damaged or destroyed when a blood clot or fatty deposit blocks blood vessels that normally supply the brain with essential oxygen. Depending on how long the blockage continues and how many brain cells are damaged, the consequences of a stroke can range from temporary paralysis to death. Ariadne is fortunate because she received medical treatment quickly and is responding well to treatment. But experts say from 10 to 30% of such strokes can be fatal. It's a danger we usually associate with the elderly, but a new federal study finds that since the mid-1990s, there has been a dramatic rise in stroke hospitalization of Americans under the age of 35, including teens and children. The researchers categorized hospitalization data by age and gender and then compared the stroke admissions during 1994 and 1995 with similar hospitalization from 2006 to 2007. The comparison showed a 51% increase for males between the age of 15 and 34. For females of the same age, the increase in stroke cases was just 17%. Mary George of the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in Atlanta, Georgia, is one of the researchers.
But we're seeing a trend of increasing stroke hospitalizations in the young adults. And we don't know at this point whether that is due to changes in admitting practices over time, whether it's due to changes in diagnostic capability.
George says high blood pressure, diabetes, and obesity are all risk factors for stroke. But she says the study did not look into the factors that might have caused the strokes.
Well, I think it would be very important to try to look at risk factors associated with these patients that are having stroke and see if there's any particular pattern there that would be concerning.
Dr. Chelsea Kidwell, a stroke specialist at the Georgetown University Medical Center, suggests that better public awareness of the risk factors associated with stroke is critically important.
So if people work closely with their doctors to understand what particular risk factors they have and what measures they can take to minimize the risk, then that will decrease the risk of both heart attack and stroke.
Some experts believe improved patient awareness of those risks and better diagnosis and treatment of the conditions that can lead to stroke might have helped drive another trend highlighted by the new study: a decline of as much as 25% in stroke hospitalizations among older Americans aged 34 to 65, including those over 65 years of age. It's unclear exactly what factors drove this decline and why stroke hospitalizations have increased among younger Americans. Researchers at the Centers for Disease Control say further studies must be done to examine the possible connections with lifestyle, diet, family genetics, and even environmental factors. Vidushi Sinha, VOA News, Washington.